Well, you know what I always say. Here he is, old lover boy Andy Thomas. I think Andy's finally met a gal, though, that's his match. He's liable to strike her at any minute.
You get that, huh? He's a match?
Oh, it's a big funny. She's one of them rich gals, you know. Always has the best of everything. Very hard to please. Oh, Andy got kind of fed up with her. He says to her, the trouble with you is you never felt the pinch of poverty. She says, oh, yeah? I have you know some of my best boyfriends are poor folks.
You get that, huh? You get that?
Pinch of poverty? Oh. Andy says, oh, she's so doggone cute. Howsomever, he admits he is a fool to care.
I'm a fool to care when you treat me this way. I love you so, but darling, I know I'm a fool to care. I'm a fool to cry since you told me goodbye. You can't be true, so what can I do? I'm a fool to care. I know I should laugh and call it a day, but I know I would cry, dear, if you went away. I'm a fool when you don't care for me. Why should I pretend I'd lose in the end? I'm a fool to care. I'm a fool to care when you treat me this way. I love you so, but darling, I know I'm a fool to care. I'm a fool to cry since you told me goodbye. You can't be true, so what can I do? I'm a fool to care. I know I should laugh and call it a day, but I know I would cry, dear, if you went away. I'm a fool to care when you don't care for me. Why should I pretend I'd lose in the end? I'm a fool to care.
Well, Andy, you know the old saying, a fool and his honey soon part. Just remember, though, boy, he who laughs, 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 laughs. Yeah. And if that confuses you, just you wait a minute, you'll be more confused. Not nearly as confused as Tommy Trent, though. He's seeing things today. I don't know whether it's pink elephants or what, but he's begging us to shut the door. They're coming through the window.
Now, once there was a man by the name of Andy Goose. He always got in trouble from drinking too much hooch. He was lying there in bed now, and he couldn't get about, when a purple monkey kissed him twice, and you could hear him loudly shout, oh, shut the door, they're coming through the window. Shut the window, play one, boys, with you. I think they're trying to mess me up, producer, but I ain't gonna let them. I'm gonna keep singing. Now, Dixie ate some cake. Dixie Lee, she ate some jelly. Dixie, she went to bed with a pain in her foot. Now, don't be mad, folks, and don't be misled. The trouble with Dixie Lee, she had a pain in her head. Now, shut the door. They're coming through the window. Shut the window, they're coming through the door. Shut the door, Chuck. They're coming through the window. Now the room is full and we can't use any more. We got time for the boys to pick another. Have we have? Okay, we'll let them play one more. Doggone, if I know what's going to happen next. I wish Bruce would all quit taking a shortcut through the studio here. Here's the last spasm of this same show. Well, the married man was waiting for the stork to bring an heir. The nurse, she come running in. She says, man, you got a pair. About 20 minutes later, she says, feller, you got 4. And just before he fainted, that poor man, he loudly roared, oh, shut the door, they're coming through the window. No. Shut the window, they're coming through the door. Oh, no, Rick. Shut the door, they're coming through the window. Now the room is full and we can't use any more.
We got everything, including fun.
Sailing, sailing over the bounding main.
Man, I love to cross that deep blue sea, you know that? There's nothing so much like an ocean trip as an ocean trip. That's what I always say. What do you always say? I never forget my first ocean trip. It was back on the 21st of June in 1938. We left New York bright and early. After 14 days on the boat, 6 on the water, we reached the shores of Africa, where we proceeded 300 miles into the heart of the jungle, and there we met a huge polar bear, 6 feet tall on his stalking feet. Now, perhaps you're wondering what a polar bear was doing in the jungle in the mid-heat of summer. This polar bear was anemic. He came south for his health.
Sailing over the bounding main.
Hey, over the waves, huh? That's a fine old tune, you know. Rule Parker, I bet you and the Rhythm Ranchers can play over the waves. Come on. Hey, last one in is the rotten egg.
Time to call a halt to this melody roundup and head back to the old corral. Until we come your way again, this is Red Harper saying keep smiling, keep listening, and may the good Lord be with you throughout the day. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.